Reaching Heights. And for my first Motivated Hustler Mondays, we have special guest Amaya. No, I'm actually the guest. I thought it would be a great idea to start my Daily Five and my Motivated Hustler Mondays segment with my story. So you guys get an idea of me and what I'm trying to do. And I have Amaya here because one of my biggest motivational factors was getting pregnant with Amaya. So I always been very clear as to what I want to do. I always knew that I wanted to help people and that I wanted to create a big impact. I always wanted to reach a larger audience and kind of be able to give hope and inspire and spread positivity. How I was going to do that, I wasn't quite sure. But through my journey, I think that it's been in preparation for precisely that. Reaching heights has always was something that I discovered was the way that I came up with to merge a lot of my worlds, a lot of my clinical expertise with my spiritual, the love for spiritualism that I have, for healing the mind, body, and soul through a variety of mediums. When I got pregnant with Amaya, it no longer became comfortable for me to remain where I was. I had been working on Reaching Heights for 2 years prior to getting pregnant. I had created an LLC, but I hadn't really put it together or launched it. And I realized, it was for a lot of reasons. A lot of it was my fears of not being accepted, of not doing well. My fear also even of success. Was I even ready for it? I also felt like I was never ready. Like I was never perfect, pretty much. I was never this perfect example. I wanted to have all my things in order, all my ducks in a row before I can actually present myself. But then I came to realize, life is transient. Life moves. It's constantly moving, and you're constantly developing and constantly really transforming yourself. So there'll never be a perfect time. There'll never be a perfect me. There's always me upon improvement, And so that is why I decided when Amaya was born, my situation was no longer acceptable. And one of the things that I found that I really lacked was role modeling. I didn't know anybody that I can go to ask about how to create a business, how to create this, how to create that. And I found that that's one of the biggest obstacles to people really starting. They have no direction. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to start, or, they imagine all the 100 steps that they need and don't know where to start in step one. And so, but that motivated me. And so, another thing that happened was that, I found myself pregnant, about to have a baby, and I had an idea, I had a plan with my partner, but he died. He died a month before I gave birth, exactly a week before my baby shower. On the date of my baby shower, that was supposed to be my baby shower, I was burying him. And that threw me off. You can imagine, right? So here I am with this plan. I'm planning to make this giant leap in my career, and the most devastating thing that I can imagine possible happens to me. Not only do I lose my partner, I lose the father of my child, but I find myself having to think about how to support myself, support my dreams, support my daughter, and how to continue, So how am I going to be able to make this happen? I made a choice, and I said, I have to do this. These things have happened to me. I am not at the greatest place right now or position to do this, but enough is enough. And I launched my career, and through that I went, and one of the things that I did to market was network. Started going to a lot of networking events, and I started to align myself with this, and that's how a lot of it came up, and through that those connections was that I was able to clarify a lot of things for myself and for my business. And that is where I definitely decided to do the Daily 5. So the Daily 5, the idea of the Daily 5 is to introduce myself, introduce my business. Reaching Heights is life coaching. It's a life coaching service for personal, professional, and community development. Now, personally, it's about healing the mind, body, and soul. It's helping people, self-realize, reach self-realization. And that means, figure themselves out, get in touch with themselves, make a plan to see and figure out what they want to do, and any obstacles that are in their way to achieve that, I help unblock that and help move them out of the way. Professionally, if you're at a level that, you don't need so much personal work, but you're more inclined that you want some direction on how to build your career and enhance it, then I'm there to help you as well. Now, the community portion is my main focus, is my main passion. Creating leaders and saying, and helping and supporting them and helping them find the resources and the tools and saying, you can do it too, and it's in your power to do. So that is what the Daily 5 hopefully will allow. I'm available for consultations, for one-on-ones. I'm available for motivational speaking events and for workshops, in order to make that dream happen and help every individual realize themselves, because it's at a very simple way to put it. I believe that loving yourself creates this energy and having the confidence of perpetuating positiveness. I think that we all have the social responsibility to each other, to making this planet better, to protecting it, right? To caring about animals, to caring about the planet, caring about one another. I think we do have a social responsibility for that. And I think that the better we are, at a better place that we are, because right now we're hurt, we're walking around with not knowing what to do. A lot of us are lost, either hurt or shy or having insecurities or doubts, and that's stopping us from being the best that we can be and from spreading that love as well. And there's a lot of things that I have in the works, and I am excited to share it and to do it. And I really do feel like I've entered and stepped into my purpose and that I'm walking in it now. And I want everybody to feel the same. It's not the finish line, there's so much to go. I've just started, but I know that at least I'm following my heart, and I feel that I'm following my purpose and my destiny, and that's what matters. So here we go. I hope that does inspire you some way, that does empower you to say, what, let me look into myself. Let me look into what I want to do. How do I do it? How do I get connected? If you need some help, reach out. I'm here. I'm here for that. And we're all here to help one another. So I thank this little baby here, Amaya Nelly, because she came into my life and she motivated me. She inspired me. She gave me the push that I needed. I thank my late husband, we were on our way to that, my late partner, for believing in me and helping me set myself up to this point. And I think, each and every one of you, definitely my mother, my best friend, and all of Tori's family and friends who have become now my family. All my friends, you know who you are, because, I really, with your support, have been able to get through one of the toughest times of my entire life. And I believe that I came out winning because I'm stronger and I'm better for it. And I'm humbled. So thank you, and stay tuned. You could catch me. It's going to be aired at 8 a.m. every day through IGTV, through my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe, and a brand new Snapchat account as well. IG, you'll find it on Facebook too. For IG is reaching _ heights. The same thing for the Snapchat account. YouTube is Reaching Heights, and you have my Facebook, Reaching Heights LLC. Reaching Heights LLC 8. And of course, my website. You'll find everything in my blog, entre comillas, on www.reachingheightsllc.com. So be sure to get connected. Be sure to follow me, support me, reach out if you need any help. Join the movement in any way possible. And thank you to ya.